Hi everyone, I'm Connie Roberts.
And I'm Jim Skukoza.
Jim, I hear we have a country living project.
We've got a real interesting project on tap for this next show. Turns out we have a client who recently purchased a nice, beautiful property out in the country. Old farmhouse, a lot of property, nice pond down in the distance. And unfortunately, there was nothing done around the property, around the house, and they want to do a lot of entertaining and spend some time enjoying that space. So we developed a plan for them, and we're going to show you what we're coming up with here.
So Jim, tell me more about this country living project.
Well, we're underway, okay, and first thing, obviously, with a project like this here, we had to get up there and establish the design on site, set stakes, start doing some stakes for grading, because this is, the property itself actually slopes, and it's a multi-level project in terms of the patio itself. It's two distinct levels. So we had to get all that set up, map everything out before we started doing any work. And then once we got underway, we started digging our foundation, and we're building this. If you look here, this is an upper level that comes out of the house. This is the lower level, and we're going to start here and work our way down, basically. So we're building this area now. It's pretty well underway. One of the things we had to do, which was a little bit different, was this is a crawl space underneath here, and they have some of their plumbing and heating is under here. So we had an access door that was right here alongside the entry going into the house, which really was in the way for this raised patio that we're doing. So we literally blocked that up and moved the entry door out around the other side. So they still have access to get in there, but now it's going to be a lot easier for them, number one, and plus it was in the way for our work there. So, you know, there's a lot going on. It's a long-term project in terms of this is kind of phase one initially, but it's a very large raised patio. And there's just a lot of things that we had to consider. There's drainage issues that we had to deal with. Drainage from the downspouts, the grade of the land itself, to make sure we took that all into account. And then when we're all done with this, we'll just do some planting around here as well. There's nice lighting going in here. So there's a lot of interesting features in this project, and it's really coming along nicely for the amount of time we've been there already.
Jim, with all your projects, you always make them functional. So when you come out the door, it seems like everything is right there, the cooking, the bar, and the grill, and then you just go down below and relax at the fire pit.
Well, it's a very large home. It's an old farmhouse, but it's a very large home, and this was a new addition that was put on a number of years ago now. But this is the kitchen area here, okay? So this is a wide entry door that comes out. Right now, literally, you would step down and it would be about 4 feet down. It's a drop. So they never finished any deck work or anything here. But again, we're trying to get some flow and extend the living space into the outdoor area. So as you come out this door, which will now be only one step down onto this raised patio, we have, this is a kitchen area. So this is going to have a custom grill area in the kitchen, and it's got a roof overhead, or a structure overhead, pavilion, which is really kind of interesting because it's all made out of rough cut sawn wood. We went to a local mill and had the wood cut, which is going to be great. This is an area up against the side of the house that's going to be like a little bar area. You know, it's going to be set there so you can do some entertaining here as well as around here. This would be the dining space here. So all that activity is in this upper level. And then you come down a series of steps here into a lower level that includes a fire pit and a large entertaining space down here, so you can really extend that space for large groups and have a place for everybody to sit and enjoy the time out there. So listen, we're underway. And I think it's about time you get out there and see this for yourself so you can see exactly what we're doing and give me your opinion.
Okay, well, I have a few things I got to get done, but I'll be out there shortly.
Sounds good.
Work is underway on this massive project. We'll take you there next. Community. It's where we work. It's where we play. It's where you'll find First Northern Bank and Trust, offering community banking services. First Northern Bank and Trust is a family-owned and operated bank. Our local decision makers offer fast approvals and customized financial solutions. Plus, we keep your money right here in the community, stimulating local economic growth and providing jobs for our friends and neighbors. First Northern Bank and Trust, Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Donna Do-It-Yourself. I play a plumber on TV, fixing leaks and changing fixtures. But when I have a real plumbing problem, I call the experts at RJ Groner.
Clogged drains, water leaks, sewer line repairs. Plumbing problems are intimidating. RJ Groner is ready to help at home or at work to get the job done right.
Customer service is our #1 priority. Whether it's an installation or emergency repair, call us at 570-421-7260.
Chestnut Hill Nursery in Broadsville is committed to bringing you the very best quality, value, and freshest selection of plants. Nobody else comes close. Come with your entire family and enjoy browsing through our amazing selection. April shrub of the month is Japanese Andromeda, available in 5 varieties. Beautiful early spring blooms at Chestnut Hill Nursery, Route 209, Broadsville.
Welcome to our outdoor country living project. Glad you got out here today.
Me too. It's beautiful here. I love the pond, and the horses are here. And, it's just so peaceful.
It's a very beautiful property, but I want to walk you around. I'll show you what we've got going so far. So let's take a walk.
Okay. Jim, what's this?
A yellow pole.
It says caution.
No, this is actually a gas line. This is where the grill island's going to be, and the pergola over the top, and this is the gas line to feed the grill, which we had to put in.
Nice.
Good question, though. So, as you remember, when we were talking about this project back at the office, okay, this is a multi-level patio, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of grade from coming out of the door to where we're going to finish up down below. So we're going to add 2 levels in this patio. This is the upper patio that we're started to build here now. This is going to have the kitchen, the timber frame pergola. We're going to have a bench over here with some screen fencing on that side. And then there's going to be a large set of steps that goes down to the lower patio, which we've got a lot of neat things on.
Nice.
So you can see what we're kind of underway here already. We're trying to make accommodations. We've got our gas line, which we just put in. We've got electrical utilities all set up. We have drainage set up here. And one of the things I wanted to point out to you here, you can see here where there used to be an access door for the crawl space, okay, because all the mechanicals are under here.
Right.
So we had to close that up. So we closed that up and we moved it around to the other side.
Okay.
So now they have access to the crawl space from in there. We're going to build a little wall there instead of steps. But one of the things we have to do here is whenever you build a raised patio like this here, basically what that is, it puts a lot of pressure on the foundation wall. And in the past, they've had some issues where the foundation wall would literally start to collapse because of all the pressure of all this material. So what we do now is we build an interior wall here. So basically this is one big solid box when we're done, independent of anything that's going on up against the foundation, so there's no pressure on the foundation wall at all. And that secures everything nice and tight. We're going to be running geogrid across here. It's all clean stone, so it has perfect drainage, doesn't settle. And then we're going to have all our pavers up here. We're going to have a very interesting selection of pavers on this project. Wait till you see it. It's going to be very cool.
Oh, cool. Jim, so explain to me what's happening here.
Okay, so we were just up on the upper level. Now that's not built up all the way. That still have to go up a number of courses because it's just going to be a couple steps out of the door. So this area still has to go up a couple courses high in the block. But what's going to happen here is this is a transition period. So we have our lower patio that's going to be here, all right? And this is the wall at the face of the lower patio. Right over in that area is going to be the sunken fire pit area. Okay, and that's a gas fire pit.
Nice.
But what we're doing here is we're going to be putting a water feature coming through the wall, some sheet water dripping down into the basin right in this area, in this section of the patio. So that's going to kind of happen here. We've got our conduit in there for electrical service. Again, you can see all our drain lines are all in place already because we've got a lot of drainage issues to deal with here, which we'll talk about in the future. But right here in this space is going to be the water shedding down. Then you're going to have the lower patio here, and then you're going to have the fire pit over there. So you can have, it's kind of the water fire thing, the fire water. You'll be sitting in the sunken fire pit area here, looking at the water over here, and then you have the upper patio up there.
Wow, that's going to be really peaceful.
Very cool.
Jim, what are we doing? Building a slide here?
A slide, yeah, that's it. No, actually what this is going to be is that we are going to have a broad 8-foot long staircase that goes all the way up to the upper level. So it's going to connect the upper level to the bottom level.
Okay.
Very, very important space here. We're going to transition into those 2 grades. And it's going to be a very broad staircase. Up at the top, there's going to be a bench up there, a little screen fencing on this one side of the wall. So no, this is a really important space. So the flow is going to be out of the door into the grilling, cooking, dining area up top, down below here into the entertaining space, and all the fun stuff that's all around here as well.
You know, there's nothing like a good foundation.
Well, foundation's critical. You know, we're strong believers in that. You can have a beautiful project, but if it's not built on a solid foundation, you know, it's just not going to hold up over time. And that's why some of these projects take so long. We're going to be here probably a couple months until this project is complete. So there's a lot of details in this project, a lot of things we have to think of in advance and to talk about and plan for, so as we build it, everything's going in the right order and we're accommodating all the ultimate features that are going to be here when it's done.
Months go by. We'll show you how this project has progressed next.
Isn't it time for you to start enjoying your backyard just like you see in the magazines and on TV? Hi, I'm Jim Skakoza from Chestnut Hill Nursery, and we're here to help. For over 40 years, we've been creating beautiful landscapes for folks just like you. You can count on us to build it right the first time and create a long-lasting project that'll provide a lifetime of memories. Imagine a new patio, fire pit, or outdoor kitchen. Then complete the scene with amazing outdoor audio and lighting. Together we can dream it, design it, and our expert team can build it. So go to chnursery.com to set up your free consultation. Make this the season you turn those dreams into reality. Start planning that first party now.
Looking for plants you can trust to create a beautiful, easy to maintain garden? All you have to do is look for the Proven Winners name to know you're getting the most distinctive plants on the market. That's because Proven Winners partners with the top plant breeders around the world to ensure varieties that are vigorous, healthy, vibrant, and unique. Chestnut Hill Nursery Garden Center employees are Proven Winners certified. Go to provenwinners.com to learn more about what makes Proven Winners plants different from the rest. Proven Winners plants at Chestnut Hill Nursery, Route 209, Broadheadsville.
Hey Jim, I actually caught you working on the job.
Shh, don't tell anybody, okay?
Well, I know it's been a couple of months since I've been here.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a big job. Remember we talked about this when you were here last time. And we've really made some great strides on this. So if you got a few minutes, we can walk around. I'll point you out some of the things we've already accomplished.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Hey Jim, there's a lot going on here. What is this stuff?
All right, here's a quiz. What is this? You got 3 seconds to answer. Now this is our pad for our grill island.
Okay.
Okay, remember there's going to be a nice big grill island here. It's about 9 foot across. And we have a grill, we have a side burner, refrigerator, nice granite countertop, and there's going to be some special treatment we're going to do for the backsplash here. So this is our footer. You know, we set up a footer first so we don't have any issues with it settling over time. And so that's what this giant pad is here. Behind you and over here, you see these round sonotubes that are filled with concrete.
Right.
Those are going to be, that's our footers for the posts for the timber frame structure that's above here.
Okay.
So that's going to be really interesting. So we have that in mind. And then all this is just we have our lighting wires coming through here in the conduit. This is our gas line for the grill, which is going to be plumbed into a big gas tank. We have electrical coming in here for outlets and for switching for some other components and stuff. So again, these are all the things we have to think of in advance because obviously we don't have to put them in after the fact.
All right.
So that's what this is, the big grilling area here. This will have a big roof structure, timber frame, and that comes right out of the house, and the kitchen is right inside the door there. But let's walk down over here because the guys are just actually starting to get ready to pave.
Oh, nice. Jim, this is looking really cool.
A little different, isn't it?
Yes.
What does it look like to you?
Oh, a pattern that's just going to blend right over
but it looks
nicely.
like what? Wood,
Wood,
right?
it does look
Planking,
like wood.
right?
Yeah, planking.
So we really mixed some materials in this job, which is really very interesting. And as we go along, I'll show more of them to you. So we have a lot of materials that look like wood or planking because we really thought it kind of fit the old farmhouse in the space here. So what we're doing is we're mixing up some of the pavers. This one here is a wood planking paver that's going into this space. This is a bench that's over here. There's going to be a piece of screening behind that bench so you don't have to look all the way through here.
Oh, okay, nice.
But then this block here, which is also has a kind of look like a wood, looks like a big wooden timber. This is going to be a separator, and the pattern on this side and the block on this side and the bulk of the patio is going to be a different paver. So this is going to show up here, and it's going to show up down around the fire pit as well.
Nice.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
That's a great look. Really is a great look. And I think it fits the space so well.
Jim, what is this?
Well, so good question. Up here, again, we have multi-levels, right? And so one of the things we're always concerned about is where's the water going? So we have a lot of water coming down. We have gutters and stuff here, so that's not a problem from the roof. But any water coming down onto the surface here needs a way to get out of here. And we didn't really want to have the water spilling over the top of the edge of the wall here. So what we're doing here is we've installed these floor drains, basically. Specially designed floor drains for the work that we're doing here. They're really interesting, and I will show it to you next time we get together. But basically you can raise and lower the level of that once it's installed, so you can adjust it to the block and where you need to be grade-wise. So there's two of them up here on this patio, there's another one down below. And what happens is when they do the paving, they're going to grade everything so the water will actually go down into the drains and not sit up here on the surface anymore.
Nice.
Yeah. So another one of those things where we really have to think about this in advance and do all the planning, because obviously there's a lot of plumbing that's involved with this, which you don't see anymore because it's all buried.
Wow, this is kind of grand. You know, coming down here.
Yeah, this is the lower patio. So here's another one of those drains we just talked about here. So all the water in this area will all be funneled into this drain here, so we don't have any standing water down here in the patio. And this is our sunken fire pit place. Okay.
Okay.
So actually, Connie, what happens is the top of this concrete timber that we have here is the top of the pave in this whole patio area.
Okay.
Okay. And then what's going to happen is you're going to step one step down into the fire pit area.
Okay.
So this is our fire pit. This is going to be a gas fire pit. You can see we plumbed in a gas line. Now that's what this is all about. And this is going to have like a lava rock or decorative stone in there. It's a gas fire pit, and it's going to have this great flame down here.
Nice.
And then across the way, we created this bench very similar to the one we did up top there. So you can sit on the bench, look at the fire pit. And as you sit there and you look down further down the field here, you've got the pond in the distance. I mean, it's just a great place to be. And of course, we have our water feature over here, so that gives us the old fire and water, which is always an exciting element in any landscape. So it's going to be really sharp.
Jim, what's happening with these?
Well, this is part of our lighting system, okay? Remember we just talked about fire and water, okay? So this is an LED fixture, part of our landscape lighting that we're doing here. And it also has, so the bottom of this is actually an LED light that shines down and will illuminate the patio in this space. So there's 3 of these going around here. But then the top of that is a tiki torch. So you fill it with tiki fuel and you have fire burning at the top and you have light here. So once again, we have fire, fire, and water.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah. Jim, these are really big trees. Where are they going?
Nice, right? These are red sunset maples, okay? So one of the things we want to try to accomplish, remember this was all farm field in the past, it's an old working farm, but we really wanted to try to make it feel more homey for the homeowner here. And so what we wanted to do was bring some of the trees out of the woods and make a bit of a grove out here on the way down to the pond below. So this is a great variety because it gets that really bright red fall foliage color. Of course, they've lost their leaves now already, but we want to get them in the ground this fall so they can set their roots and really do well come next spring. So they're going out in the field out there where you see the green grass, and we're going to place those and dig them in. We need the machines, obviously, because they're pretty big.
They are pretty big.
Yeah.
Jim, where we're at in this project right now, I can really start to see your vision of how you want this to be.
I always feel so misunderstood. No, it's really coming together. There was a lot of work here, a lot of structural work that you don't even see, and they spent quite a bit of time doing that. So we're finally to a point where everything's starting to come together and we're putting some of the finishing touches on. Over the next few days or so, we'll be finishing up most of the paving. We're going to finish up the fireplace area, and of course we're going to finish up the grill. We got to build the grill out and put all our components in. They're all here now, and then the structure goes up. So a lot of little details will all come together, and I'd say in the next couple of weeks, I mean, it's going to be virtually complete. I don't know, depending on the weather, we may not be able to do certain aspects of the project till we come back in the spring. Some of the planting we probably won't get done, maybe a few other items, but not a problem. The bulk of the project is going to be completed here in the next several weeks.
I can't wait till it's all done. It's so cool.
It's going to be awesome.
Up next, a final look at the project as the crew stops for the winter. First Northern Bank & Trust is your local loan specialist for both personal and business needs. Our local decision makers offer fast approvals and customized financial solutions, helping you reach your goals. First Northern Bank & Trust combines friendly service with the latest technologies to make banking quick, easy, and convenient. We continue to grow in Carbon, Lehigh, Monroe, and Northampton counties. Serving you with 11 local branches, First Northern Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Sue Chef. I play a chef on TV, slicing, peeling, and sauteing. And when I have a problem with my fixtures, I call the experts at RJ Groner.
Call today and get your fixtures fixed the right way. RJ Groner technicians are trained specialists who know how to take care of your home's plumbing, heating, and air conditioning.
Customer service is our #1 priority. Whether it's an installation or emergency repair, call us at 570-421-7260.
Looking for plants you can trust to create a beautiful, easy-to-maintain garden? All you have to do is look for the Proven Winners name to know you're getting the most distinctive plants on the market. That's because Proven Winners partners with the top plant breeders around the world to ensure varieties that are vigorous, healthy, vibrant, and unique. Chestnut Hill Nursery Garden Center employees are Proven Winners certified. Go to provenwinners.com to learn more about what makes Proven Winners plants different from the rest. Proven Winners plants at Chestnut Hill Nursery, Route 209, Broadheadsville.
Wow, Jim, it's really cold since the last time we've been here.
Yeah, well, you know, winter's here, and we're just trying to put some final touches on the project for the season before we button everything up and come back and finish it up in the spring. So, as you can see, since the last time you were here, we've completed all the paving. We're unable to go ahead and put in the polymeric sand in the joints just because the weather's not conducive to that and won't cure properly. So we'll do that in the spring. But basically all the paving is in, it's all cut in place, and it looks fantastic. I mean, you talk about a beautiful 2-level patio here with plenty of space for entertaining, right?
Absolutely.
And this is a great little feature here too. This is our fire pit with a little bench over here. As you can see, we have a sunken area, which creates a little bit more interest in this. And we also changed the pattern and used a different style paver in here as well.
I love
this. Yeah, and it's great. This is a gas fire pit. We've got all our plumbing coming in here for the gas lines and the electric that we need. And it's just gonna be a great space to sit here, start up the fire, look down at the lake, and just enjoy the outdoors, right?
I love it. This is great.
Let's take a walk up top there and I'll show you what we're doing with the grill.
Okay. Jim, this looks really good. I remember when we were here before, they were just finishing up.
Right, that's that wood planking paver that we're using. That's the same paver we had down below in the sunken fire pit area. We put it here. We also created another bench here. And then on the back side of the bench is going to be a screen fencing of cedar to block off the view this way, so when you're sitting in the patio here, you're kind of encompassed into this space here. But it's a really sharp look. And then we have this nice transition with the log paver here. And then we move back into our standard blue pattern, which is over here.
I like it.
Let's take a look at the grill area.
Okay.
So this is kind of a little bit of a work in progress. A lot of things going on with this in terms of components and electrical pieces and gas lines and everything else. So the gas grill kind of goes in this space here. We have a double burner that goes in here. This is an outdoor refrigerator. And then we're getting a nice granite countertop on top of this here. So, you know, each one of these, when we build these, is kind of unique. We have some access doors, so we have some storage underneath there. And we've got to accommodate all the things that we need in there, such as the electrical for all the appliances, etc. We also have some outlets there so they can plug some additional things in, blenders and all that kind of fun stuff.
Oh, there's a party area.
Oh yeah, it's a party area, yeah.
But what are these for?
So those are our posts that are going to be mounted to the top block here, all right? And what they're doing is that's going to be the frame for our cedar planking that's going on there. And what we wanted to try to do, remember right where we're standing above us is going to be a timber frame roof. Timber frame structure with a metal roof. So this is all under roof, this area.
Okay.
And we wanted again to try to create a really interesting space so when you're here grilling and entertaining, you've got a little bit of a backdrop here instead of just disappearing off into the woods.
Okay.
So this is our post to support the cedar planking that's going on there. And that's going to look really sharp. We're going to have some lights in the planking. It's going to look awesome.
Wow. Jim, I know winter's coming and we're not quite finished with this project.
Not quite, yeah, and it is getting a little cold and snowy and the ground's starting to freeze up on us, so we're pretty much done here for the season. We'll come back after the winter's over, early spring, and try to wrap this project up here early next spring and finish it for the homeowner, which I know they're very excited about and they can't wait to really spend some time out here next season enjoying the space. So remember, if you've got a project at your place that you'd like us to take a look at and work with you on, give us a call or contact us on the web at chnursery.com.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time right here.
Wait, I'm starting, right?
Yes.
Outdoor Country Living Project. Is that right?
Hey, Jim. I
Hey,
see
Connie.
you're actually working on the job.
No, that's
I'm often misunderstood or something like that. All right, ready?
We're just fun people.
I like to think so.
You're going to do more of this.
Yeah, gotta do more of that.
One more time.